everybody. For my walk and talk today, I come to you from Craiova in Romania. We are currently doing a VBS at this church in Craiova for about 31 children in there. I just got done singing with them and they're doing a craft with the rest of the team, but I thought I'd do my walk and talk here in the midst of Craiova in the afternoon there, and I hope you're doing well. Man, I tell you, the more I do mission work, I realize the distraction of everyday life. It is so hard to be on point with Jesus when everyday distractions come at you. Now, don't get me wrong, on the mission field, there's a number of distractions, whether it be our health, our travel. It can sometimes be interpersonal relationships with the missionaries, some things that go awry with our planning, transportation, all kinds of things that can come at us even on the mission field. But there's something about devoting a week to God's mission that focuses you in a way that sometimes maybe in our lives we don't do so well. So I wonder, what would life look like? I always wonder this. If we could cut out distractions, eliminate the evil one from the distractions that he throws at us, have an attitude of God's Spirit in everything we do, everything we look at, with our children, parent them in the way God wants us to, without getting distracted by stresses and things that worry us. Remember, for our jobs, be an influence of hope and of life. You know, not every moment on the mission field is all about Jesus. It's not like we're preaching the gospel all the time, every single second. But we look at relationships differently. We look at people differently. And I just wonder, if we saw the people around us at home like that, what our church would look like. I commit myself to constantly pray and seek that as one of your pastors at One Heart. And I pray for you that you would be in this with me, that you would commit your lives to being a positive force for good in our community, that we'd share the gospel clearly and the life change that Jesus brings, and that ultimately we'd see people come to know Jesus because of what we do at One Heart Church. I know we've already seen that in some of our families. I'm looking forward to seeing the baptisms in our group from the kids in our families coming up soon. But also, what would it look like in our friendships and relationships? What would it look like as we lead out in all aspects? And so some of you are already doing that. I know sometimes we do that in my life. It's not like it's always off point, but I just want to remind you, be on point, on mission for Jesus. And let's see Jesus change our world one trip at a time.